Welcome back, everyone. Let's go ahead and get loaded in here. Take a few minutes to get acquainted with where we left off on Friday, and then we'll jump right into it. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend, enjoyed their time off, and if you worked over the weekend, I'm sorry. And hopefully the next day you do have off will be enjoyable. Let's see, starting with our village. We are constructing our archery range. The only reason we want this is the enchanted bone gives us a track demon of 3. Not the greatest, but until we find dragon bone, this will fill that void. Once they get done with that, we'll go back to scum crafting for a while. And our only expedition group is gathering string just for the night. Once daylight hits, we will begin exploring yet again. And that's it. So let's jump into this. Hey noob, how are you? Alright, now that we have some daylight, let's break camp and continue exploring. I think we're just going to continue down to the south here. Nothing worthwhile here yet.
It's not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Alright, we need a medic for our village now, so let's go ahead and get that going.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Alright, he's a decent medic. Not very strong though, so it's going to be a long time before we give him any gear. The best we can do is give him a spear, and it'll remain that way for a long time. In fact, we don't even have a spear, so here's a one-handed sword. And a shirt. At least he does have some gathering, so he will be useful in that regard. Let's throw him on another batch of wood. And then continue exploring.
As you make your way down a path, you hear some voices around a corner. You stop to listen in.
Shit, Gareth, your leg's all messed up. Oh, like, serious, like. Oh, no, oh, no, I'm gonna gag. I can see your bone. For Horus's sake, Piglet, don't tell me that. Now I'm going to faint or something. Just hold on, man, hold on.
This event always makes me laugh.
As you peek from around the corner, you realize the two voices belong to goblins. One of them lies on the ground with his lower body covered by rubble. The other sits crouched by his friend, desperately trying to dig him out. But as soon as he moves any rocks, they shift, hurting the fallen goblin even more.
We could fight him. It's a super simple fight, but you get additional quest lines, which mean more experience, and you'll still get gear or resources at the end if you help them.
The uninjured goblin almost jumps in joy, seemingly forgetting any potential danger from your party.
Yes, good sirs, please help us, please.
He cries out.
Alright, what can we do?
Satisfied there are no other dangers lurking, your group tries to assist the fallen greenskin.
And by using our tools, we'll make this a 1 skull challenge, which is super easy. Even if you don't have tools, a 2 skull challenge, as long as you have like 2 or 3 warriors, you're fine.
With the help of the tools, it should be easier, but you'll need to put your back into it.
I'm just gonna auto-resolve it.
Your men use their tools to take out the goblin safely. He is wounded, but not critical. With some first aid, his friend should be able to take him home safely.
And then because we have a medic, we can help him even further.
The medic patches up the goblin, and it looks like he will live. His friend is overjoyed.
Thanks you, friends. Thanks you so much. I won't lie in when I says I don't have much, but you guys like really helped us out, so I got something more. Me and the sickly kid here, we were out scouting and we found something real interesting. Just be careful, like, okay? There'll be some trouble there for sure.
Okay, well, we need a little bit more than that to be useful. And apparently there's a place of interest right outside our gates. We will definitely check that out later. Still have not discovered anything amazing down here. Which is unfortunate. We have a small patch of fog here. And nothing. We already knew the quartz was there. That's alright. What are we looking for? That's a good question. We need to find wicker, elvenwood, silver, amber, dragon leather, and dragon bones. So we still got a lot of things to find. Let's go here. Still just wood. That archery range should be done here soon. Ooh, perfect. How far away is that? That's... If it weren't for this mountain range right here, that would be pretty accessible. But going through this slows us down quite a bit, so it's actually more like a 5-day journey. It's acceptable, but could have been better. Since we did find it though, let's go ahead and research it. We're not going to worry about gathering it just yet.
You decided to build a new house in the village to improve your lifestyle.
Oh boy.
The construction is going
We suck
well,
at building.
or so it seems until the whole thing collapses on your workers.
I didn't sanction this. What are you doing?
You have enough good crafters and wise people to figure out how to get the builders out quickly and safely. The builders have learned an important lesson about health and safety.
Alright, blessing intelligence, kind of man, whatever. Our boar is gaining crafting, which is hilarious, and one of our gatherers too. So not the best options, but permanent stats are permanent stats, and that always makes me happy. You never get this housing thing right. I know. I can't build houses. You give me any other project that's military based, I got this. But a house, you're fucked. You just gotta stick with your shanties. Alright, let's hit up this ruin.
You stumble across some ruins of an old city, engulfed in mist and mystery. You open one of the buildings, a strange-looking stone and metal-built affair, and you hear a clunking noise, then a blunt thud. Before you are able to do anything, you see a skeleton charging your way.
Alright, nice easy skeleton. Hopefully it gives us some decent gear that we need. The skeleton's the only one that has a chance of having a piercing attack, so let's send a shield out. It did not, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Overkill on that one. We'll go ahead and poke with him. What else do we got? How about a counter offense? And a tactic. And then we will just send the rest of our warriors out for a nice easy cleanup fight. Oh, minor wounds.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Oh, that's pretty good. The good quality makes it lighter than normal. That'll go on one of our warriors. The quartz is good for building, so... Oh, and darkwood. Use that for shields or weapons. Not bad. Let's see, do I have a hammer user at all? I do. You're gonna get this. Let's up that trample damage. I guess why not? Let's continue exploring this land bridge. Housing thing? Oh, it was an event that just happened a couple turns ago. It seems to happen every playthrough now, where my villagers tried to build a new house and it collapses on top of them and traps 2 of the workers, and then I have to go in and save them. Bad quality for one shielding. Not really useful. We don't need that dagger either, but spider silk is the big find. Got no more movement. Hey, wicker. Perfect. Still not the most convenient place, but as soon as I have a research point, I will definitely research that. And hopefully we're lucky and we have nimblewood somewhere right here on this screen. Sorry I had to go to the toilet, so I missed a couple turns. Ah, it's fine, man. It's all good. I'm sure you'll see the event again. We never fail to see it like 3 or 4 times per run.
You are set upon by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves. Their faces are scarred, as if they cut off their beards with their axes, which they probably did. Their clothes are worn and their eyes hungry. Only their weapons remain in perfect condition, the last remnant of their bygone heritage. One steps up and spits before speaking.
Money, or we'll kick your teeth in now.
Ah, okay. So yeah, then you didn't miss anything amazing. This event is a little earlier than I was expecting. We're still not going to give our gear up. I'm not confident in my ability to kill 3 dwarves. I'm going to do the social like I always do, but I'm not going to betray them. I'm just going to talk them out of it, sit down, have some drinks, be all kosher, take the little bit of mithril that they give me.
The lead dwarf spits and grunts at you.
Less talking, more doing, my hummy friends. I got little patience for talk.
We only got like 3 people that are decent at speech, and then 3 people that are... they can send a small insult your way, that's about it. Alright, we go first, so we might as well send our top damager out. That's almost a kill. Fuck, look at that. Support ally of 11. Wow, we found a use for intelligence. I didn't even realize that before. So now I'm going to be happy whenever I see intelligence. Just because I do so much social challenges. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and guarantee that kill. Then send out another damager. We can guarantee that kill as well. I think this is just going to be the trend now. Send you out, support you, and then you to finish everything up.
Your men stand firm, showing off their strength and confidence. The dwarf leader listens to you, then speaks.
Today you shall eat well and sit with us by the fire, so that all of us may see tomorrow.
The dwarves look relieved at their leader's words.
Like you said before, dwarves are not very good at social... Yeah, totally. And even if I only had 3 people in my group, as long as the average damage of those 3 was 5 or higher, I would still do this event as a social challenge. The problem is I don't have very good gear, so I am not going to go further than that social challenge. I'm just going to give them my food and be like, peace, love, get the fuck out.
You share a meal by the fire and exchange stories of woe and victory. One of the bandits stands up and speaks.
So be it. We shared bread, we spoke by the fire. We leave as friends. May we meet again.
The dwarves leave.
I mean, 8 mithril's not bad. That's like a single weapon that we can make out of the best metal in the game. We need about 3 times that amount for a single piece of armor, though. We didn't get any gear out of that. And it would be smart to uncover this little patch of fog, just in case we're not missing anything crucial, which we're not. So it feels like a bit of a waste, but it wasn't. Man, how much more on that building? I thought it was soon. One more turn. I'm impatient. We are definitely not doing the King's Quest, because that gives us the poison on a weapon, and that would be a waste right now. We have all crap gear. The place to see, I don't remember what it was. I'd like some more bodies before I start just willy-nilly questing. We have a few turns of daylight left, so let's make the most of it. Alright, we finished the archery range, which we now have a track demon. Hopefully that pays off very soon. Question is, do we have enough steel for something? We do not. We need about 8 more, and we can build a building to attract orcs via that. We have no gold whatsoever, so we cannot do attract dwarf. So we will go back to our research scum crafting. And then, there you go, boar. Oh, we're out of meat. Damn it. We're out of all the meat. What do we have? We could make some not the greatest baskets, just to help everyone else out slightly. Wouldn't be a horrid idea. It's not going to be high on my priority though. Then again, maybe it should. Let's go with 10 of them. Ah, fuck it. Let's use all of our resources. All of the cane. Let's just get this done as soon as possible, and then everyone can jump on the fur coats. Alright, next up, there's a chance for a land bridge, and that's a no. So we'll go north. Hey, lots of spiders. Time to collect some silk. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, that's a lot of militia spiders with it. I think we'll still be fine, though. We were. Folklore, I'll keep. That might still be useful. So, first question. Who has base folklore? She has a 1. She has a 2. Well, Ubislava, enjoy your BDSM necklace. And then this armor is an upgrade for him, and it's lighter. Hell yeah. Small upgrade for her. Small upgrade for him. We got our research point, so let's get that wicker going. Did we discover? We have not. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so we still need to find Nimblewood. We did gain a level that turn, though. Ooh, perfect. Our medic is pretty damn good already. Since we're playing with Bloodbath on, this is actually a 20 skill. And then all of this amazing, beautiful health. I love it. Also, with our village, we did not get the medic skill this time, but that's quite alright. Strength, that's good. Noob, you're becoming a pretty powerful boar. You're going to be carrying a lot of crap for us. We appreciate it in advance. And yeah, more health is always good to see. We also finished 3 baskets. Let's go ahead and put those on some people. Get them gathering even better. A single bad quality one. Boo. Who else is gathering? Can you... Nope, too heavy because of the bad qualityness. Alright, we're just going to destroy it now while I'm thinking about it. Dismantle. Alright, let's go spider hunting. Ooh, another good quality one, even lighter than before. Nice. Good quality shield, might be useful. I'll take all the good qualities you want to throw at me. So yeah, let's take the lighter one for him, and then one of my high damage warriors can have the heavier one. Now this shield, what are we gonna do with you? You don't go on a two-hander. Nope. 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 And you're lighter. That works for me. So a technical upgrade. Let's hit another spider. Got another bondage necklace, this time not so useful. Single backstab is kind of very limited use, and we definitely don't need a wooden training sword. Alright, next. No random events. Sad face. Got 3 more baskets created. And again, 2 good, or 2 normal and 1 bad, and even the normal is too heavy. So our medic needs a good quality or nothing. Let's see. You are crafting, gathering. So all of my gatherers have the baskets on now. Everything that we make now will either go to our expedition group or the new people as we create them. Speaking of which, we should plan out the next child that grows up, which is going to go with our expedition group, which means I'm going to want another gatherer. Once we have the 2 gatherers, we should be set to start getting the high-end materials like that dragon leather that we discovered. And then we can really start outfitting our units. Will stones, even though will is useful in speech challenges, I don't find the will stone to be really worth it. Because weight, and there's better items that help in more events. We are almost out of daylight. We're not going to be able to see a whole lot. Ooh, another spider, and I have no more movement. Ooh, more spiders. Yes, please, come. Attack me. Give me your silk. Ooh, that's a damn good sword for the start. We'll keep that. More spiders. More silk. Hell yeah. Armor ring. And not bad medium armor. I'll keep it. Alright, who all is going to get what? Well, this sword is an upgrade for you. Enjoy. Who's my weakest warrior as far as armor goes? 22, 30, 39, 33. So, you. Here's an armor ring for the time being, and some actual armor for you. There, now you're on par with the others. Did we make a good quality one? Odds are probably no. But we can check. Bad and normal. Nope. Okay. This is probably our last turn of visibility. So let's try to maximize it. More dark wood. More dark wood. And a whole lot of nothing. Ah, take that back. We had another turn to go. Alright. Let's get up this ruin. Ooh, more spiders.
You enter what used to be some old city. Some of it lies submerged in murky dark waters, and a grim mist hangs in the air.
2 skull challenge, a little bit harder fight. Potentially better gear, one would hope.
You search through the
or free resources, that works too.
Stash, still intact.
Decent materials for some starting gear. We'll make use of it when we take it back to the village. Since we only have a few turns of daylight left, or this could be our last turn of daylight, now that I think about it, we're just going to keep exploring and let this thing come to us. Monster bones. Or maybe it doesn't want to come to us. So, what are we going to gather? Do we need... We should start heading back soon also. So what I could do is go right here, collect the moonstone until I'm nearly out of food, and then head home. That's an idea. Question is, how good is my gathering? I guess I should look at that before I make this decision. So my best gatherer is a 14. That's 140. 150. 170. 190. 210. 220. So with these 5 right here, we have a 220 gathering. I think Moonstone is right around a 250. So we'll only be able to get like 3 or 4 bunches, but it's worth it in my mind.
You enter into a wooded area. Birds are singing, the wind is gently rocking the trees. In fact, it's pretty nice. As you venture deeper, you realize that this forest is very healthy, and you even find a nursery of young saplings. This type of find could mean a lot for the village. However, you do wonder how this particular patch of the forest could be so very healthy.
If you don't have this option, I feel sorry for you. Because this, if you just start chopping away, you're going to fight one of the bugays, which is those tree ant looking demons. Not an easy fight at the start of the game.
You stay still and listen to the forest, observe its movements, and look at the
Yeah,
whole picture.
5 skull fight.
Before long, you get the feeling you are watched, and soon after, one of the trees, an old oak, moves and speaks to you.
I am Lishi, the guardian of these woods, and do not like intruders. But you have shown respect thus far, so let's discuss how you may leave here with your lives. You are, in fact, in luck. We have a rogue bugay hiding in a place we cannot follow, and you have these useful legs of yours that can carry you to places fast, and no qualms about going into places you shouldn't, obviously. So what say you to hunting the bugay? In exchange, we will also reward you with a gift. Or we could kill you all, but don't care either way.
So we're not good enough to fight this guy, and the bugay is going to be pretty close to this. It'll probably be a 4 skull challenge. If we agree to it, the bugay will randomly be plopped down in the world somewhere around us, and it will either come towards us or we have to go hunt it down. Either way, it's not going to be the greatest of fights. But I'm kind of just going to gamble that it will leave me alone long enough for me to get geared up a little better, and then we can take it out. And if not, then maybe we'll lose somebody, maybe we won't. Luckily, we do have that 20 medic skill now.
Wise choice, and it is unexpectedly fortunate for us both. This
Nice.
bugay I speak of is a lost spirit, confused, defiant. He has forgotten his duty as the guardian spirit. He has defiled his own spirit companions, made them rabid and vile. We cannot have such things. I shall tell you where he is. Make haste.
The Lishi points you to where he thinks the escaped bugay may be hiding. He also hands you a reward, and you feel it came with some sort of spirit magic.
So this, I think, is going to be enough ancient wood that when we gather a couple bunches of the moonstone, we can make one of the best spears in the game to give our medic, which will make him pretty damn powerful for fights. Blessing of health would be nice if we get attacked anytime soon. Good experience though, and he's down here, so we have a pretty good shot of just avoiding him for several turns. We're going to continue our little journey to the moonstone, or just move a single space. Can't move anymore. Let's collect some coal while we're here. And get attacked by bats. Auto resolve. Those bats had not the greatest of armor, but it's still an upgrade for our people. And then a spider. Another one of those we don't need. Speech on it. We'll keep it for now. That's a 1 skull fight. But it did give us a gathering necklace, and that's always appreciated. Let's see, gatherer, you are our best gatherer. You're our only gatherer, so we'll make you better at that. Speech, I think our medic is the best at speech right now, so he can have that. And then this armor is an upgrade for him. We also gained a level off of that. Traps on our gatherer, not very useful, sadly. But other than that, everything else is really nice, especially the double +2 healths. And our village. Perceptions and dexterity are not too useful for people remaining in the village. Dexterity also increases your stealth, and you will not see any stealth challenges for people sitting in your village. Attractiveness helps in a speech challenge, which obviously speech does too. The strength is always good. Noob is just really wanting to be that pack animal for us. Herbalism on our medic is good for certain events. Oh, just shy.
You stop to rest and look up at the night sky when you see a swarm of crows circling nearby. Moments later, a woman dressed in an alluring red dress approaches you, with two younger females gliding behind her. You sense danger, you suspect foul play, and yet what is life without a little danger? The women in your party seem unaware of any visitors.
So, not only is our group super small right now, we have 3 women to defend our 4 men with. Against the Striga mistress. We could be losing somebody here right now.
You try to speak to the woman, but words fail you. You do see her sharp fangs, but they are so white and neat. You do see her red eyes, but red really suits her. She smiles the sweetest smile and whispers, "Come to me. Be with me."
Yeah, oh no, that's right, Coach Sec. Alright, so if you go with the damn, she's awesome, go to her. You will lose at least one of your men permanently. He's gonna go off with them and they eat him. Or you resist.
With your sheer willpower, you manage to stop yourself from following the woman, but you are unable to even move for fear she will take hold of you. But you do feel your resistance is weakening the Striga. You also feel strengthened by this. The women in your group step forwards.
So now our 3 women have to do a 2-skull fight. Luckily, 2 of them are badass warriors, and then the crafter. So hopefully I get the 2 warriors in my active hand and the crafter in my tactical hand. And that's exactly what happened. So this is kind of the best start we could have hoped for. And the Striga mistress was in the tactical hand, so it comes out confused. That's even better for us. Crap ton of life and a crap ton of damage means I want to send my character out first. Oh, I forgot about the piercing damage. Damn it. Alright, we're going to first action Ubislava. And if we're lucky, they both... Sweet. That was really the best we could have hoped for, is for them both to take out that mistress right away. We're going to be wounded quite a bit, looking at 4 wounds here and probably 7 wounds for me. But that's better than losing somebody. And we win.
You defeated the monsters. As
God, I'm good.
The spell is broken, and the men are themselves again.
Alright, we don't need a perception talking fish. If it had more shielding, I would be all for it. This is the big thing. 10 bloodstones is actually a good find. That's going to be a single blood pendant for our medics to give them +2 medic skill. You're like a Striga magnet, you still prevailed. We do see them quite often, don't we? And then this is the other good thing. 4 of our people got +2 will permanently. That's amazing. And we're all temporarily beautiful. Good experience too. So I guess this isn't too bad. We're gonna have... Well, let's just get the actual answer to this right now. It's gonna be 3 turns to make it home, which means we have 7 turns to sit here and gather that beautiful moonstone. And so because we're playing as Perun, not only do we level up faster, we research faster, and we gather faster. So this has been dropped down to a 216. which means it probably was right around 240, 250 if you're playing as someone else. But because it dropped, that means we can collect it every single turn, which is amazing. And we're going to be here for roughly 5 turns. There we go. We're going to be here for 7 turns, but we can get a single bunch of fur leather while we're here to help out our research scum.
Thea is not an easy
Ooh, we
place
got
to
another
grow up
child.
in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
I forgot that the archery gives us the guaranteed hunter, which is tempting because then that allows us to do hunting challenges. You're more likely to get the base resources. When you hunt things like spiders, you would usually get more spider silk if you hunt them versus fight them. But we really need another gatherer. And I have pretty good luck at attracting hunters just naturally. So yeah, I'm going to go with the gatherer.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole
Not the
village
greatest
celebrates
of
this joyous
gatherers.
occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
So, I'd say low end of average for gathering. Great strength though for a gatherer. That's 250 for equipping gear, pretty good. Decent at speech challenges. All of this is misleading because this is from our buildings. So we will put him to work until... I really don't want another man in our party though, in case we get that whatchamacallit event, the Striga Mistress again. Though we just proved that our women are good enough to handle it right now, so I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, help with the leather for now. And we attracted somebody. It's a crafter. Misleading again because of our smithy, but I think our smithy's either a 1 or a 2. I want to say it's a 1, so a 6 is pretty good to start with. 4 strength, not so good, which means you came with a poison weapon. Okay. We need to put you to work. Oh, and I have my jewelry. Oh, we haven't brought the bloodstone. Why am I saying bloodstone? We haven't brought the rubies back to make the bloodstone pendant. The crafters get 5 extra stats with the smithy. If you have a child that you grow up to be a crafter, they get 5 extra stats when you have the smithy. But the random person that joins you as you're playing the game, they do not get those benefits from the buildings. And what I was talking about is the... Oops, that's the barracks. The smithy that we have built just gives us a +1 crafting for everybody in the village. I was hoping that was going to be our demon. We got 2 more turns of gathering. 1. Alright, let's head home. Oh, and we're over our weight limit. That slows us down, so we're going to drop something. I really don't care about the sword. 5, 6, 4, 8. That barely lowered us. This shield is super heavy. Yeah, we're just gonna have to drop some wood, which is not a big deal. Wood is 10 pounds per piece. We are overweight by 150 pounds, so we need to drop 15 of them. Perfect. And let's head home. We are amassing quite the batch of research points again. And we attracted a demon. Hell yeah. It's a Pinkinet, which is not the one I was hoping for. But we have base magic now. I think I'm going to leave it in the village because of the magic. It is pretty damn strong though, so it would be a good pack animal. Pack demon. What else you got for me? That's about it. Yeah, got the achievement. That's the main thing. There are some amazing demons though that can join you. Let's see. You have no gathering, so you will help out making something. We need to queue up some more food, but we don't really have anything to cook with. Ooh, I know what we need to do. If we haven't already done it. We have the herbalist hut. Did we build it? We did. Okay, it just doesn't give us very much herbs, just one. So we can't use herbs to cook with right now. We don't have enough really to make it worth it. All we really have is vegetables, so no cooking. Which means we could use another scum craft of some sort. You know, let's put this iron to use. What can we make right now? Well, just shields really that are worth it. So iron with... Let's just start there and see what we got. 4 and 4 is crap. We used dark wood. 4 and 5, still not impressive. Topaz, 5 and 7 plus a random stat. Might be worth it. I really don't want to waste my topaz though. I'm gonna save the steel. Yeah. We could also use some of this enchanted bone with... Ooh, a magic shield. That's actually pretty damn good right there. And that I wouldn't feel bad about using topaz on. So that's option A. We wouldn't get the random stat, but we wouldn't be using up a more precious resource either doing that. I'm kind of liking that. What if we did this? Slightly better, and it gives us dexterity. Yeah, let's make a couple of these. And they look pretty cool too. Let's go with 4 of them. Put you up there. Holik can help with the fur coat for now. And then let's drop all of our miscellaneous crap off. Got some really good resources that run that we'll need to maximize what we're going to do with them. Drop all that off. We'll keep the random cooked bits. That gatherer, who were you? You were... I suddenly don't remember. Was it Snovid or Bisprav? It was Bisprav. Okay, let's gear you up with what we can. There's an amazing axe for you. And 4-5. 4-5 it is. Good shield. 2 heavy of armor. So, I'll give you a good quality fur coat. You're welcome. Not amazing, but you'll do. So, Bisprav joins us. I'm actually tempted to bring Noob with me now. That'd make us an even 9 and 9. and he's one hell of a pack animal. Yeah, noob, you're coming with us. You just added a shit ton to our carry capacity. I'm happy now. Let's take the rest of the baskets, see what we can do with those. If only I could put a basket on you, noob. That would make me so happy. Oh, apparently everyone has a basket now. Except for noob. Okay. Since I brought those back... Oh, I don't have it researched. Well, now we have a use for our research points. Crafting. Staves and then pikes. Thank you. Production, crafting, pikes. Okay, this is actually going to be good quality thing. So, moonstone with ancient wood. We had just enough to make a single Lishi's hair, which is base 26 damage, max 34 damage, and it gives us a little bit of magic. I love the spear. It is very useful, and it's pretty lightweight. That's the key thing. Confirm. Pop you up to the top. Yeah, let's start with you and then move down to the Spectra kites. We did not resupply, so it's a good thing I didn't move, because that would have been another dumb mistake that I seem to make every run. Okay, we now have 9 people. I want 40 days worth of food. So 360. Good. Alright, daylight is beginning to come up, so let's get back to exploring. I don't want to cross the snow because that slows us down way too much. I think I'm going to come up here and kind of follow this coast area now. Yeah. Let's do it. Hello, bat. Goodbye, bat.
A figure, clad in a ragged dark green cloak, slowly approaches your party. As he gets closer, it is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back. Seeing your party, the figure takes off the hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf, with his blackened, sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains an air of grace, a whisper of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature. He stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak.
So, since we don't follow Veles, nor do we have any magic skill, we're not going to be able to recruit this guy. You can fight him, which will curse you, but you take whatever gear he has. Could be a way to gear yourself up at the start of the game. Option 2 is you be nice to him, you give him some of your supplies, and he will bless you.
You approach the wanderer, mimicking his sign of peace. You speak up. This is a dangerous road to be roaming on your own, sir. Are you all right? There is no reply from the figure, and so your men make another attempt. As they get closer, the elf steps back and waves at them to stay away. The elf shakes his head in response and bows slightly to say thank you. He starts moving again, but you see that his pace is very slow, as if every step is a measured effort.
Alright, and I'm going to give him some supplies.
The elf seems
3
uneasy
food.
when you approach with the supplies, but when you place the small bag before him, he musters up a smile and bows once more, in thanks. He takes the bag and closes his eyes, making a hand gesture towards the skies, the earth, then the ground. You recognize this as the symbol of the cosmic tree. The figure moves away from the party, his step clearly made lighter by the kindness of your men, and some of you feel a strange energy run through your veins.
So, for the cost of 3 measly food, he made 3 of us more beautiful for the next 25 turns. Which really only impacts speech challenges, but I prefer speech challenges, so that's a good one for us. And we have no more movement, so we will end our turn. We gained a level though, that's always a good thing. I got stronger with my damage. Noob suddenly can do some damage in a magic challenge, which is hilarious. We have a magical boar now. Strength is good. That's our carry capacity and damage. Yeah, that's a good level right there. And our village. Our main crafter is getting better. 7 more skill points and he will no longer produce bad quality items ever. That's kind of the goal with him. Hey! Our brand new Pikenet just, oh, I guess it's a Holic instead of a Pikenet, just the same image. Anyways, it's gained magic skill, so now we meet the requirement for quite a few magic events. You need 5 for a lot of them. Between her, or it, and... Never mind, Noob is in my main party now. So we only do 5 damage in a magic challenge for our village, so we're not the greatest at it. Which means at best we could do a 1 skull hex challenge. But we get a few more magic points and we will be fine. We also finish the spear, which will be for my main medic when we return. In the meantime, let's keep exploring. And I was wrong, I don't have a lot of daylight left. We will still make the most of it. Lots of coal right here.
You are set upon by a small group of rugged-looking
Hey,
dwarves.
dwarves again.
Their faces are scarred, as if they cut off their beards with their axes, which they probably did. Their clothes are worn and their eyes hungry. Only their weapons remain in perfect condition, the last remnant of their bygone heritage. One steps up and spits before speaking.
Money, or we'll kick your teeth in now.
No, but I'll gladly take your mithril.
The lead dwarf spits and grunts at you.
Less talking, more doing, my hummy friends. I got little patience for talk.
Tell you what, pal. I'll give you some food, you give me your mithril. How's that sound? Alright, I go first. All my best guys are in my tactical hand. That's a little upsetting. Alright, so we'll start with our new Beast Prov. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with that name. Let's see. Let's go ahead and support him with somebody that will guarantee the kill, like our medic. And then we'll send out Leviathan. We can support him, not enough, so do the support there. None of my counters are going to work either. So we'll just send out another warrior. Let's see, 7, 9, perfect. And then we'll kill him on the second round. And that's good.
Your men stand firm, showing off their strength and confidence. The dwarf leader listens to you, then speaks.
Today you shall eat well and sit with us by the fire, so that all of us may see tomorrow.
The dwarves look relieved at their leader's words.
7, and I think we got 8 last time, which means we're just a couple shy
You share a meal by the fire and exchange stories
of
woe and
making the
victory.
best armor in the
One of the
game.
bandits stands up and speaks.
So be it. We shared bread, we spoke by the fire. We leave as friends. May we meet again.
The dwarves leave.
Let's check that real quick. Inventory, we have 8, so with the 7 we have 15. If I research heavy armor, I guess I could have looked while I was trying to research it. Oh well. Heavy armor. Oh, I was wrong. We need 26 to make the best armor in the game. So we need 11 more pieces. Which is going to probably take a while unless we get lucky with that event 2 more times. Let's keep going up. And it's the coasts. Nothing amazing. Hello, rats. What you got for me? Spores, not actual rats. These are demons that inhabit the vermin of the world. And it's usually going to be bats, rats, snakes, and I think I've seen a wolf once. Don't remember though. So we're going to poke that one. He'll kill it on his turn. Let's send noob out to do some trample damage. Kills this one, carries over to the next one. Janislav will continue to kill. That's fine. I don't have any counter tactics. We already know the kills are going through, so we'll just get closer with her. And in fact, that's good enough right there. Enchanted bones, that's always appreciated. Not the greatest of spears, we don't really need that. Alright, we still got a little bit of vision left. Let's use it while we can. Fortunately, we did not discover anything cool. Could go down, but that feels wasteful when I could just gather meat while I'm here. Got lots of options for meat. Let's see, 1 bunch each for the bird meat. He's gonna get 4 bunches would take 180. I think we have just enough to get that. Perfect. And you just sit there. Let's see, you've been adding the enchanted bone with the mithril for the heavy armor to get the magic stat, or was it moonstone? Heavy armor for magic? I don't think I've been getting heavy magic on heavy armor. What I've been doing is shields to get magic. And the way you do that is, this is one of the options. It really is just enchanted bone. So enchanted bone, and then any of these, doesn't really matter. Just the better the quality of the stuff you use down here, the better the stats will be on it. For instance, catalyst doesn't really matter in this. If we use dark wood, that's a 7, 9, and 5. That's still pretty amazing. If we just did basic leather, that's actually better than the dark wood. Yeah, he's thinking of shields. Moonstone will give you magic, but that's in weapons. And really the best option for when you're doing something like this in the shields and whatnot is to use gems to gamble, because it will give you similar stats to all the other stuff, but you'll get a 4th random stat, and that could either be more magic or something else that's useful. Did we finish the shield? We did. Whoa, they are heavy. Do I have a warrior? No, I don't have a warrior that's using a shield. I think it's still going to be too heavy for you. Yep. He could have it. He needs a better sword too. And it's actually lighter than the shield you're using. I think I'm going to give him this for now. This shield made up for the shielding that he lost from the sword. At least now he's useful in a fight. And we have 2 magic users in our village of 5, so that's great. Alright, break camp. Let's continue to explore. Oh, fuck. That wasn't a new turn. That was a waste. Oh well. We no longer have daylight, so exploring is pointless. I could make camp again and collect all this meat, or I could go down here and get the coal. Coal would be the most useful, especially once we start doing a bunch of crafting. Oh, and there's meat here too. Perfect. So we'll put you on the meat with the 2. There we go. Meat every turn. And then maximize our coal gained. You can get some shrooms almost every turn. finished another shield. Normal quality as well. Don't think we had anyone else that can really benefit from... Why do you have a two-handed sword? No. For now, you're going to use the spear. Where's my warrior? Oh, neither of my warriors have it. So, it's going to be a reduction in damage by potentially 1. But he gains shielding, and then we can throw this on him. That's much better. Oh, this is actually better than that sword. Cool. Baskets are too heavy for him. There's a basket for you. A basket for you. We'll have to make another hammer for her, but for the time being, here's a basket. We are being attacked by, ooh, some demons. Karakanzas. Pseudo tough. Yeah, it's not bad. What do we have? We cannot confuse it, so we're gonna have to rely on our first action to try to kill that one. Our counters are not gonna do anything either. So, do I have somebody that can do 35 damage? Alright, Coach Seg, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. I hope you had a great weekend and that your work week will be nice and light. So until next time, have a good night, man. Let's see. I need to do 35 damage to kill that demon, and that's not going to happen. The best I do is 32 on both of these. Shit. So what I could do is poke him, and then I'll first action one of these two later. Oh, I guess we'll send this one out now. Oh yeah, that's a guaranteed kill for him. Then our hammer and another warrior. Oh, this is the only tough one in the group. I like that. Beef him up all you want, that's fine. We're gonna first action her. So she now kills this one. He'll kill this one, he'll kill that one. These two will clean up that one, we're good. What do we got? Not so useful. Good quality. Makes it a decent weight to armor ratio. So we'll keep the armor. And another fight. Bears and wolves. Oh my. Okay. Bears have trample damage. Everything else has regular attack. So no piercing. Which means we're going to start with a hammer. Just enough to kill the bear. So another hammer. And weakest attack. At this point, we're just going to get closer with everything. Give him a little poke. Ooh, did not calculate that very well. So he takes quite a bit of wounds, but he's not bleeding out. And another willstone. No thank you. And we're starting to get some daylight, so let's continue exploring. Got a nice little chunk of coal out of that. Alright, let's see. That's not a land bridge, so we're good there. Let's continue just going straight up.
You are ambushed by orc bandits.
Ooh.
They are charging at you and don't look eager to talk about it. You only have seconds to decide what to do.
Watch how long these seconds last while I decide what to do. we are very mediocre at a tactics challenge. In fact, only our 3 warriors have any skill in tactics. So this is not a good idea. We are just going to straight up fight them. Orc fighters are kind of average. But they can have spears. That's going to be the big concern. Noob is going to go out first anyways. He is a shielded boar, so he's got his trample damage and... Ooh! I take back what I said. These orc fighters are a little bit stronger than I was expecting. We are going to have to be very tactical in the way we play this now. We can first action a single person. We can confuse a single orc. 20 damage. We need somebody that's going to do 26 to guarantee the kill here. So either of these two. And I would rather it be her since she doesn't have a shield. I get 2 cards right now. So let's start with the badass of the two and then our best shield. 32, 53. 1 damage shy of killing this guy. Well, the trample damage might. 32, 52. Yeah, so 6 damage will carry over to this guy. And then these two combined will kill that one. So we're good there. Let's get Beast Prob out. And my counter tactic and offense is useless in this. I think I'm going... Ooh, I want to save that confused too. So I'm not going to do a whole lot, actually. We'll just get closer with him for now. And the reason I did that is I'm going to confuse that orc. Poke him. Oh, that really fucks me up. Damn it. I should have sent her out. Ah, that was the card I was going to first action to guarantee this kill. Which means 29 damage. We have to hope that this orc fighter hits him. Otherwise, Noob is dead. And overkilled by 2 points. Hey Hans, welcome back. I saw you playing Diablo the other day. I'm guessing you joined the new season that just started? That counter offense they used on me sucks. That really screwed everything up. Yeah, I was pushing hardcore ladder a bit. Died last night. Aw, that sucks. Never really did get into the whole hardcore mode in action RPGs like that. I tried it with Path of Exile occasionally, but it really annoys me to like lose all of that effort. So I just don't do it very often. Yeah, this totally fucked us up. Shit. No, there went Noob. He's gonna have a pretty good chance of dying. Though he did tell us to use him as fodder. PoE is not hardcore friendly. Yeah. That is very true. Counter offense not gonna work. So let's send out a shielded unit. What is that? 24 to his 20. Alright, we won. Let's calculate Noob's chances of dying.
Orc ambushes. You realize a few of them have broken their weapons in a last act before dying, but perhaps some can be salvaged.
Alright, this is a really good speech-based armor because of the attractiveness. We will definitely keep that. This is not a good armor. That's a horrible armor to weight ratio. I'm going to destroy that. Not a very good weapon either. More enchanted bones. I can't really complain about that. This sword, it's a good weight ratio for its damage, which has its downside, and it also helps in a speech challenge and a little bit in a sneak challenge. We'll keep it for now. Alright, Noob. What do we got for you? 23 wounds divided by your max health of 21 gives you 110%. Your base survival is 70. And then our medic with bloodbath on is a 20, and I don't think we have any backup medics. We do not. So you have a 20% chance of dying this turn, noob. Sorry. We can camp though, so we will be doing that. Can I move one? And no. Alright, we're just going to camp right here then. We'll gather some meat while we're doing that. Okay. I think we're done making all of our shields. Nope, we still have one more. Alright, crossing our fingers and praying for noob. RNG blessed us. How bad is it now for him? He might be good now. Let's do that calculation real quick. So he has 17 wounds. Divided by his health of 21. Puts him at an 81. Yeah, he's guaranteed to survive. Noob is good. Noob lives! Alright, let's divvy up this gear now. Does anyone have base attractiveness? You have the blessing of attractiveness, so you actually have a 0 base. Same thing with you. You have a base attractiveness of 1. You are hella attractive. Holy crap. Oh, your base is 4, but still, you're just not strong enough to equip this armor. It's all of your weight capacity. Shit, that's a waste. Same thing with him. So, yeah, we don't have anyone that's naturally beautiful for this armor. Which means, who's my weakest armored character? An 11? Me. Okay, well, I'm gonna be beautiful, guys. Yay! And then what else we got? And a good quality 11 armor. Who is that gonna go on? It might actually go on you. Hell yeah. Protected medic. And then that's gonna put you over your weight limit. That's over your weight limit. It's a small upgrade for you. Enjoy. How about that shirt? Is that too much for you? Nope, just right. And then that sword, I forgot. Definitely not better than a poison sword. We could throw it on him if we had a shield to go with it. Though that would be a huge damage reduction, so I don't agree with that. 9 and 5. We would be sacrificing a little bit of damage to be better at a speech challenge. Actually, it would just make him better at being a meat shield than a speech challenge. So we are not going to be utilizing that sword. At least not with this group. Alright, we can break camp, but we do need to make sure we only move 4 at most. So that we can continue to camp and let noob heal. There is... oh, we got some food we can gather. Get the fish, seaweed, and I guess we'll focus on the fish. Oh, shit, that wasn't enough gathering for the seaweed. So, you, go to the seaweed, take you away. Nope, we need both of you. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we've finished those shields, so... question is, what do we have in abundance that we can utilize to make better gear for our people? We do have iron. We also have that moonstone we brought back. We also brought back the the ruby so that we can make the blood pendants. Let's do that. It's a single blood pendant, but that's okay. And we also want to use coal for that. Confirm. Pop you up to the top. Let's get it done in a turn. Then, how about crafting tools? Especially since we have that iron. We could use our mithril for... Actually, that might not be a bad idea. We just don't have the ancient wood anymore. Well, what if we did mithril and elven wood? Crafting 4. I'd rather save my mithril. If we can't do the max at 5, it's not really worth it. We did iron with it. That's a 2. That's kind of crap. What about with the clay? It's a 3, but super heavy. Not worth it. So we have that iron. What kind of heavy armor would that make? Super heavy. Not a very good ratio, but that is pretty high armor for us. What about monster bone? Even heavier, little bit more armor, not worth it still. No, we don't have enough of that. Lower weight, lower armor. Yeah, I don't like iron for the heavy armor. It doesn't work for me. What about a pike out of iron? Oh yeah, we can't use that for pikes as a catalyst. So that's kind of the baseline spear I like to make. See if we can't spice it up a little with like some poison damage. That's not bad. Or we could make a magic. Ooh. That's only slightly worse than the Leshy's hair. Yeah. Pop you up, and we're only gonna make 5 of you. Okay, noob is about halfway healed, so we want to camp at least one more time with him. Give him that chance to heal up. I think this is going to use both of our movement, yeah. So we will just camp right here. Gather some more meat. That's good. He can naturally heal the remaining 5 wounds. We did gain a level though. Let's see. Quite a bit of health. I'm always happy to see that. Janislav is pretty damn strong for a gatherer. Not bad. And our village. You needed that strength, so I'm happy there. You are a gatherer with a pretty good crafting skill. That makes a lot of sense. All in all, not bad. We also finished that blood pendant, which will go on our exploring medic when we return. We still got plenty of supplies left to continue exploring. Looks like we found some enchanted bone again. Ooh, pack of bears, more enchanted bone. We are also finishing those spears, so this led nowhere. And these spears we can actually put on our people. Bad quality, that feels bad. Okay, you get a spear. You can't have a shirt with it though, that's kind of annoying. I'd still rather you have that damage. Anybody else a spear user? I'm tempted to trade this out. Because while it is blunt damage, she doesn't do a whole lot with it. And I think this is going to be better for us. Yeah. Cool beans. Let's up your armor too. We have a crap ton of fur coats that we've scum crafted.
You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever is inside may still be intact. You have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching fast, perhaps a guardian of the stash. You have time to run, but maybe the creature hides more goodies.
We don't have the most amazing damage yet, but I'm not really satisfied with this loot right here. So we're gonna stay and fight these boars.
You stand your ground and face the approaching enemy. The air seems to get thicker, the ground feels shaky, and a sudden raising of the fog makes it hard to see who your assailant is. You feel a hint of dread in your heart.
Fight. 4 wild boars. They all have trample damage, so we don't need to worry about piercing attacks. 5, 16, not enough to get the kill. I can technically first action 2 cards, one of them being trample damage. It's not a horrid idea. And then I also have 2 confuses to utilize. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this. Let's get the other hammer out. We're gonna first action that hammer. And then send my character out. Then you, we're gonna first action you as well, so we have both of our hammers right up front. You kill this one, carry over 2. You killed this one. Let's see, 21, carry over 4. You do not kill. And then you two will kind of start cleaning up. So we don't need to worry about the confuses now. Instead, we'll just get closer with them. Though I doubt they're needed in the second round. Yep, they were not needed.
It turns out these were
there we go,
simply
that's more
boars
like it.
defending their turf, or searching for prey. Still, you search their remains, hoping to gather some extra resources.
So the mace, not useful, but the enchanted bone and the wicker, very useful. And this is our scumcraft resource, so that's always nice. Looks like we finished the last of our spears, so we're going to be going back to our scumcraft. I'm going to avoid the bear. Just let him come attack me at night. And let's just keep moving.
You enter the swamps and carefully make your way down a path. As you come around a bend, you see some lights only a few meters off the path.
Let's check them out.
One of the spits accidentally hit your hand, and it stings like hell. But then you realize the cut you had on that hand is actually made better from it. These creatures seem to have at least some healing properties.
So this event seems to be a random one that the game will occasionally throw at you to kind of throw a bone. It only happens if you have somebody wounded. And by doing it, the spit will heal said wounds. And basically the challenge of these determines how much they're going to heal you. So you could pick up the mud together with the spits. It heals you a little bit. You can try to kill them and take the spit from the corpse. Again, heals you a little bit more and you'll get resources, or you try to catch them. You heal the most, and some of the spit will turn into like gems, things like that. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. Auto resolve it.
You manage to catch several of the muddy creatures. They try to wiggle out of your hands, and they do spit like crazy. Your skin goes red from the burns.
We don't really need. We have a single wound on noob, So we'll see what happens when we put them in a bag.
You put the creatures in a bag.
Oh, that was a bad
but
option.
After a short time, you realize they are no longer moving, and your bag became heavier. The creatures have dissolved into a pile of toxic mud. Those who were carrying them find themselves feeling sick, but some of the mud turns out to be useful minerals.
So it's just something you're gonna have to ask yourself: is the chance at decent gems worth getting sick? Which this just means they're going to take a single damage, because it's basic sickness, every turn. But they heal 1 damage every turn if you're camping. So if you camp, this does nothing. If you're not camping, these guys will take 6 wounds, which would make him bleeding, but not him. So we will explore for a couple turns and then camp and let him heal and kind of weather the sickness. We can't really move more because I want to explore down here. So we might as well take this opportunity to gather more enchanted bone. Break camp. And because we camp, if we look, so the way the sickness versus healing works, healing procs first, and then the sickness damage comes. So that's why he still has a single wound as well as Janislav. But then when we end this turn, they'll heal first and then take that 1 damage again. Let's see, again, I want to avoid the fights, let them come at me during the night. We'll collect some... No, we can't. We have no more movement. So you see, we healed that 1 wound and then gained another wound again. So actually, neither of them are in danger of bleeding out from basic sickness. We're not even going to worry about it. The only time it becomes a concern is if you get into a fight and get wounded from that, and then have sickness on top of it. That becomes problematic. Spider silk, that's much further away from our village than the one we found over here. Yeah, right there. So not a useful find. We have no more movement. We are losing daylight. Let's do what we can to explore. Ooh, Nimblewood. Pretty far away, but I'll fucking take it. In fact, we might just utilize our time to gather said Nimblewood.
The night was restless.
So we
filled
make the
with
best
uneasy
baskets.
Dreams and strange sounds rummaging through the village.
Oh no.
As the sun finally rose, you began your day's chores, and all seemed fine, but alas, it was not so. Within hours, you discover dead animals lying by the village well, and soon after, people begin feeling sick. Your well has been poisoned.
So, we have the poisoned well event in our village. Poison, it acts similarly to sickness, where it wounds you every turn. The difference is, you can, like, this doesn't go away on its own, whereas sickness goes away 1 every turn. You have to go to the herbalist hut to get rid of this, or do the quest line. Going to the herbalist hut is my way of kind of cheesing this event, because the quest line usually leads to something pretty hard.
Will not survive long, not while they are ailing, but you also need to clean your well to restore order. One of your rangers marks 2 spots on the map. One location with the right herbs to help the poisoned, but they are just herbs, so may not help everyone in time. Or the second location where you can find a water spirit. The spirit has the power to cleanse your well and heal your people. But remember, spirits are fickle creatures and could trick you. They are both far, so you will likely only get to one in time.
Both have their ups and downs. The herbs are easy to get to. It's an easy quest line. But you're kind of relying on RNG to save your people with the herbs. Whereas the spirit can easily solve this for you, but the spirit could be a beneficial one and does it very easily for you, or it could be an angry spirit and it's a freaking hard-ass challenge. I always cringe when I get this event. Yeah. I always choose the spirit because the rewards in the end are nice, but I'm not actually going to focus on doing it to save my village. Instead, the herbalist hut is right here, which is sadly, because of this forest, a 2-day trip away, but it's not quite nighttime yet. So we're not likely to get hit by monsters. So what I do, surprisingly, our medic didn't get poisoned at all. Alright, I need to add the filter. What I do is I take everyone who got poisoned, which we were heavily poisoned. So Romek, Saruba, Snavid, Dobromila, interesting name, Moslik, and Holik. And we are going to send our medic with them, just to be safe. We're going to leave these two to protect the village. We're going to need some wood and some food. And we're going to send them to the herbalist hut to cure the poison.
You notice a faint glow amongst the forest shrubbery and discover luminous wild mushrooms growing in a perfect circle. These shrooms could have many uses, either as medicine or just food. But you do have an eerie feeling when you stand close to the luminous circle.
If you get this event and you do not have the third option, which will be blue, do not take the mushrooms. Because again, this is a living forest. Living forests mean that there are bugay and lishis around, and they will be pissed when you take the mushrooms. So leave. You get nothing out of it, but it's better to get nothing than to do a 5-skull challenge and get your ass kicked. Alright, we're going to go to the herbalist hut.
You find the solitary hut of the herbalist. It is a small wooden abode with a straw roof and smoke coming out of the chimney. There is a distinct smell of herbs and medicines in the air. An elderly lady walks out from the house to greet you.
Welcome, travellers. What brings you to my home?
We're poisoned. Heal us.
Yes, indeed I can, but I haven't survived as long as I have by running a charity. If you wish to be healed, you will do me a favour. Beware, for healing wounds I require food and wood as payment, as well as a favour. But I am warning you, even if you fail the favour, I still take the goods. Poisons are cheaper, I only require a favour. So, do you need to be cleansed of a poison or wounds?
Unless you're in the end game and you're very good at challenges, never do both. It's just so much harder. You can do them back to back, one at a time. Do the easier challenges, and it doesn't change anything. You still get healed, you still lose the poison. It doesn't cost any additional turns. It's just better to do it that way. We've only taken 3 wounds from the poison, so I'm not really worried about healing the wounds anyways. We'll heal that in 1 night of camping. I'm just going to get rid of the poison.
You know what? I need someone to dig in my garden. It isn't an easy task. I have some damned lie-ho living there, making my soil hard as stone. But you look sturdy, so if you do it, I will give you the cure. Deal?
So we didn't get very lucky. This is a physical challenge. We have a single warrior in our group. With decent strength. Everyone else... 7's not bad. Where's your strength? What am I missing? 4. 8's good. 11. Okay, so we have 2 good, 2 mediocre, and 3 crap at a physical challenge, so we'll be fine. Still gonna do it myself, though. Don't trust the AI to handle this properly. Okay, they're pretty tough. Pretty tough. Let's go ahead and counter tactic. Let's confuse that one. We can also first action somebody. So what are we going to do? 8? That leaves 8. We don't do enough for that. So we're going to take the damage. That's fine. We need to do 16 to kill this one. 5, 9, 13, 15. So we need... No, we can't even aid anybody. Alright, we are going to take some damage from this. That's sad, but it's okay. We're going to use Nilubik as our meat shield. And we'll just get closer with Suruba. Meat shield did his job. Good boy. And as long as you're not doing an actual combat fight, the damage that you take in these events don't matter. So sacrifice your cards when you need to. It's fine. As long as you win the event in the end, you take no wounds from it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and confuse that one. And then just send everybody out. Support that one. Get closer.
Well done. You did your part, so I will do mine. Here, take this. Drink it whole and try not to gag. Now, time for me to get back to work. Come back if you ever need help again.
And all of our poison is now gone. Thank you very much. And we will head back towards home. And we made it back before a single monster peeked its head around. Now the problem is we have to put all these people back to work, and I don't remember what they were doing. Let's see. You were gathering food. You were gathering wood. You were also gathering wood. I think you were gathering this one and you were gathering that one. Yeah. And then crafting. The rest of you were helping with the fur coats, I believe. Holik. Yeah, that looks right. There. Poison event successfully navigated. And then this group, we are going to collect the Nimblewood. If only this spider silk was one up in either direction. So I think this will be a fine spot to gather from. Nimblewood is my focus, with string being a secondary, as well as the seaweed. Everyone else will just max out the string. Cool beans. You will help with seaweed. And we're going to sit here for... I think it's going to take us 6 turns to make it home. So we'll just sit here for 10 turns. That sounds good. That should be enough of Nimblewood to get us a copious amount of baskets. Malicious spiders are an auto-resolve. Thank you for the meatballs. And we are being attacked by some bats, bees, and crows. That's an auto-resolve. Thank you for the amber. Ooh, bears. Lots of bears. You just came out of a rat lair. You don't belong there. Alright, let's fight a bear. Bear came out confused. Nothing wrong with that. Could do 2 counter tactics. Get rid of both of those. Not really worried about that yet. Let's get 26. Let's send Leviathan out and then Noob. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do a counter offense. Get rid of one of those rats. Get rid of the final tactic card so that we have no first actions to worry about. Can't kill that one with our poke. We need 1 more damage. So let's just send out a shielded warrior and then Ubislava. Ebon Tide. I just realized I never capitalized the T in your name, Ebon Tide. I will fix that after this match. We'll get closer with you. That should be good. Oh crap. I was expecting them to kill the bear and not worry about the rats. So he took a few wounds. No big deal. Folklore necklace. Even though it's bad quality, I'm going to keep it. We need a folklore pretty badly right now. Who is our folklorist? You have a 1. You have a 3. We're going to get rid of that. That'll go on somebody else, like him. Cool beans. What do we got? 3 more turns. Daytime, so things aren't likely to hit us. We gathered 77 nimblewood. That's more than enough for our immediate concerns. Let's head home. We once again have a crap ton of research points to spend. Can't move anymore, so we might as well gather a lot of coal. It's always useful. And then we will also gather what string we can. Semi-useful. Usually when something doesn't allow coal as a catalyst, we can use string instead.
You come across a dead body lying in some sort of ditch. The
What?
corpse is literally stomped
Already?
into the ground.
Is it alive?
Your medic realizes
It is.
the person is still alive. You band together to try to save him, but you must all help out.
We are not going to be very good at this challenge, but if we succeed, we gain permanent medic skill on our medic and maybe another, since we only have 1 medic. Or it could just be any medics in your group get better. That would be fine. I guess that's almost the best hand we could have hoped for. Options. These 2 have a really good chance of working, but I would have to use them sooner rather than later. That puts a lot of offensive cards out against us. That one didn't work. That one did. So a little bit of a waste. We have holy crap damage coming at us. 11, 22, 35 damage. No. Noob can absorb a lot of that. He'll take the first 2 hits. He doesn't do much other than that. At this point, it's kind of worthwhile just to wait and let everything come out, and then plan accordingly. It's weird that the 2 tactical cards... Oh, they're so high level, that's why they had the shielding. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. So, Noob is going to be our first meat shield. Whoever this is our second meat shield. Got plenty of life, doesn't do much damage. So the first 2 hits kill Noob. This one wounds her but doesn't do much else. This one will then finish her off. So they take all 4 active hits. It's a good start. We need to do 21 damage to kill this one. The problem is if I send her out, she'll get that kill, but then she'll be the first one to take these hits, and I don't want that to happen. So can we hit 21 by other means? 16, 20, 21. Boom! These 2. And he can soak up quite a few of the hits. So you first, then you. We're going to get closer with you as the second acting meat shield. This guy has, again, 21 life. She can get that kill. And then he will almost kill that one. Eventide's gone. Lord you're gone. Wow. That went pretty well, actually. And we get to go first. Perfect. That is worthwhile, but we get first action, so I want a tough card out. Shit, they had poke. I should have just done the counter tactic. Damn it. Alright, so he's dead without getting an attack off, so that really sucked. Kills him. We have 11 damage coming at us. Leviathan will soak that up and then kill it. 5 damage to this one. It'll kill Leviathan on the second turn. I'll do another 5 damage, which leaves it 4, so this guy can get the kill. and then we'll have 2 against, or 3 against 1. So we got this. I get to go first, and I'm pretty sure that this is the piercing one, so we're just gonna sit tight. It wasn't, and that was really weird what just happened. But whatever. It does 13 damage. You're our meat shield. I'm our meat shield. I keep forgetting I named that one after myself. Janislav gets the kill, and we're done. Perfect.
Managed to stop the bleeding and patch the person up.
Okay, so only medics in your group
Once
get
they
permanent
could walk
medic
again,
skill,
they
which is
tell me
good.
what happened. It was terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Out of nowhere, a giant foot appeared and just walked right over me. I've seen many things in Thea, but I have not seen such a creature before. It was larger than a troll, more like a big dragon. I don't know what it was. Thank you for the rescue.
So our main medic is now at a 24 with Bloodbath on. Pretty damn good. And he didn't join us, which makes me sad. But I'll get over it. We gained a level off of that, though. That's the good thing. Let's see. Health. Armor is the same as health. The only difference is this does not go into calculation for chance to die, which is why you want to see health over the armor. Everything else pretty good. Acceptable. And our village. Lots more health. Some stats for speech challenges. That's good. Strength is always nice, especially when one of it's on our gatherer who needs it. Cool beans. Let's continue heading home.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance.
What is that?
You spot the outlines of some old graveyard ahead. Perhaps there is something of interest there.
Perhaps there is. It's out of the way, though. We'll leave it for later. I know we're about to starve, but we're close to home. Alright, let's drop all the miscellaneous stuff off and then resupply. Lots of meat. We'll go ahead and keep that. The wicker, the big thing is the nimble wood. Makes me very happy. Did we craft anything? I think we did. Yeah, like these spears might be useful. The shields, definitely. Not the baskets. The blood pendant, yes. There was also the spear, but we put it on somebody else because we needed it on them. So what can we do here? Well, first off, this is going to be more useful than the speech. Oops, not that. 14 medic makes me happy. That's a 28 now. Pretty much we have to be overkilled to even be worried about dying now. I will enjoy a major shield upgrade that now gives me the magic skill. Now we have a chance of recruiting elves when we come across them, because we need a 5 to even get the option. We just need more than a single person with 5 to succeed at it. And I know I have other people's shields like him. Perfect. Oh, also Eventide. Let me fix your name. Capital T. A bit facetious, I know, but I like to do things properly. This spear will be an upgrade for you, assuming you can equip it. You can. Good. Anybody else with a spear? Nope. Boar, help us out with speech challenges. Alright, let's drop those off. And resupply. 20 days of wood and 40 days of food. Actually, let's start doing 50 now. Where's my food? There you are. 9 people. Would be 450. Correct. So, I think we will now go exploring this way, and I'm pretty sure it connects right here. So we'll get back to where we were. Though nighttime is approaching, there's not any real resources here, so we'd have to hope that we discover it in the short time that we have. Might be worth it. Also, now that we brought that Nimblewood back and our crafters are kind of bored with our scumcraft, let's make the best baskets in the game. We have just enough spider silk to make, I think, 6 or 7 of them. Let's use the coal. Noise. Confirm. You go to the top and max. 6 of them. I'll take it. Let's just focus on those right now. I don't think we had enough, right? Yeah, we only have enough to fill not even this slot. We need 11 more of the mithril.
Thea is not an easy place
Oh,
to grow
of
up
course.
in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
So, the pessimist in me says take the second medic for our expedition group, even though we're already to the point that we have to be overkill to even worry about dying. I still like to have the 2 medics since it uses 2 medics in the calculation. Yeah, let's just hope it's a female.
Becoming an adult
It
is an
is!
important
Fuck
rite of
yeah!
passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
What in the world could the other 11 options be? Ah, good question. So, there's witches, sages, scholars, inventors. That's 4 of the options, 11 options. What else have we not unlocked? Come on. This doesn't unlock anything. That's a blessed path. Doesn't unlock anything. So yeah, the sage, scholar, inventor, witch. Damn, I am drawing a blank. Let me look that up real quick for you. So you have the 3 basic ones, warrior, gatherer, craftsman. You'll always have those options. You can then build the archery range to get hunters, medics from the herbalist hut, witches and sages from totems and mangers. Or not mangers, the, what the hell was it? Meeting hall. Scholar is also from the meeting hall. Inventor from the meeting hall. That is a good question, because there's not 11 options there. Weirdness. There are a lot of possible events for the town. It's taking me a while to get through all of them. Oh, it doesn't say. So I don't know. I don't have the answer for you right now. I apologize. It is a priority to me, damn it. You have a question, I want to be able to answer it. Wish an elf was an option for a child? Yeah. Oh, that's never gonna happen. The only time you have a child that could be something else is when it's born a changeling, and that's a very rare event. Alright, let's keep exploring. We got a little bit of time left. Why do I have somebody not busy? Oh, the new medic. That's right. Barbara, you have no gathering, which means you're not going to be very useful to us for a while. Still going to make you gather, though. Let's put you on the fur, and then what I'm going to do is put one of these new baskets on you. Ooh, I have a good quality one, too. Perfect. And you can have one of those. Never mind, the spear is too heavy. You can have one of these spears. Can you have a fur coat, or are those too heavy? Those are too heavy. Okay, so that's all you get. We will come back for you eventually. Really, I should have went back and got her right away, but whatever. Daylight's burning. We're being attacked by some bats. Yeah, bats, bees, and birds. All very weak. Not worth our time. Bad quality. Definitely not worth our time. And again. This time they gave us a plain shirt that I'm going to tear up. Alright, we got to make use of this daylight. 2, 2, 1. Trying to maximize our movement. Uncover as much as possible. We have no more movement. Well, we do, but we can't go anywhere, and I'm not gathering wood. Looks like we're being attacked by spores. Nope, spiders. Don't need that shield. Spores are just going to sit there, being an asshole, blocking me. Very well. Well, enchanted bones, that's something we could gather when nightfall comes.
You see the skies darken and the air getting
Ooh.
heavy. The wind picks up and thunder strikes. Strangely, this seems to happen only around you, as you see clear skies up ahead.
So I believe, because we follow Perun, we have a chance of recruiting one of the Villae from this. I could be wrong, though. Let's investigate.
Blessed by Perun's wisdom, you recognize
That
that
moonstone
you must have
time.
entered the territory of the wind demons, the Villae. Known for their territorial instincts, the Villae do not like intruders and rarely take time to discuss the matter. Indeed, you now see several winged creatures circling you among the dark clouds.
So yeah, we could do the Hex Challenge and potentially get the Moonstone, but I really want to see if this does lead to one of them joining us, so I'm going to do the Social Challenge. The crows are fodder in a Social Challenge. They don't. If they do damage, it's going to be a single point. It's the Villae that are nasty in this. No, not even nasty, just decent amount of health. Would it be worth it? Sure, let's poke you. Amazing counter tactic, but I think I'd rather support and just guarantee that kill. Another Villae. What else do we got? We got 2 counter tactics that will work. Don't want to use them right now, though. We have 4 damage coming at us, so Beastprof can handle that. Alright, now I guess this would be the point to start throwing out the counters. Then again, maybe we could always support to get a lot of damage out. Nah, let's do the counters. because I don't like them beefing each other up. That's annoying. You're not going to get a kill on anyone. So 3. Let's send out Noob to like soak a single damage from something at some point. We can go ahead and support him to get that kill, and then they'll hopefully kill this one in conjunction with Beast Prob. So actually Noob will survive and get his damage in. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and poke that one. We'll get the kill on our turn, so happy with that. Let's send out Alzbeta, who immediately got confused. We'll counter tactic that one. 2 damage, so he kills this one. He kills that one, so this is our cleanup crew. We're just going to support the shit out of her.
The wind calms down and the skies brighten once more. The Villi remain in the air watching you, but they do not attack. You are free to continue your journey.
Well, shit. I was hoping one of them would join us, but we still got the permanent stats, which is always nice. And Ebentide, you, for a warrior, you are amazing at speech challenges now because of that bonus. Lots of experience, but yeah, we didn't... So it might be better just to do the magic challenge from now on. I'll look into what Perun's special event was so that I can know for certain tomorrow. But for now, that pretty much does it for me. It's the end of the night, so I want to thank everyone for coming out, watching me play Thea the Awakening by Muha Games. Still no update on Thea 2 yet, but as soon as I hear something, I will let you guys know. So until tomorrow, thanks for coming out and watching. Game on, friends, and have a very good night.